So, as you see, I'm in a different location right now, and basically, I'm upstairs. My better half is watching Ironside right now, which I'm kind of in the middle of watching too, but I decided I wanted to try and get a video on here tonight. I wanted to do a couple of different things, but right now, I'm highlighting some of the, what I consider just a few of the top releases that came out on a Blu-ray and DVD of 2013. And let's start. First up is the Blu-ray release of the Alfred Hitchcock Classic Collection Series. Now, this one did come out in 2013. It has Rebecca, Notorious, and Spellbound. And each one of these come in their own Blu-rays, which is actually very cool, because when I saw how thin it was, I thought maybe they would be shoving them all on one Blu-ray, but nope. Each come in their own Blu-ray disc, and each have a bunch of features on them. You have usually half-hour to 45-minute behind-the-scenes making-of type of thing. They got hour-long radio dramas on here as well. Some really cool stuff. If you haven't picked this up yet and you're a Hitchcock fan, you know I picked up the 2012 limited edition Masterpiece Blu-ray release, which I'll be talking about in a future video. This one here belongs right up there with it. 3 great films, 3 Hitchcock classics. Let's go to stuff that Criterion released. And I'm just putting one in this one here. Now, I'll be putting more in others. This is my first in a series of great 2013 classic great films that everybody should pick up. And this one is Ernst Lubitsch, To Be or Not to Be. We've got Jack Benny in this one here. A great, great film. Carol Lombard. I think we have an early, oh God, I can't remember right now. But this came out on Blu-ray and DVD. I just grabbed the DVD copy at the time. It has a 1916 short by Lubitsch. It has a 2010 documentary on the director's career, which I'm very interested in checking out. And 2 episodes of Screen Guild Theater. It's a radio anthology, one with Jack Benny, and one with William Powell, actually. Next up is one of the releases of the year for me and my father, who are huge Peter Cushing fans. So we'd been wanting this one to be released for a long time. My father picked it up before I did, and I got it here just on Boxing Day. And that would be Corruption. A great movie. Has the international and UK cuts of the film. Has a great audio commentary. Some amazing interviews on this here. Cool stuff. Not something you watch with the kiddies, but it's a fun film. Next up is a classic Schmoller film, and with Kinski, and I really enjoyed this movie. Not for everybody, but it's I think it's a cool film. If you're a cult movie collector and you're a Kinski fan, then you're going to have Crawl Space in your collection. Crawl Space is just about 80 minutes long. It's pretty fast moving, tightly directed film, and of course it's by Scream Factory. As you can see, I'm using the alternate cover right here. Next up is one of the remakes that actually was really good. That is Evil Dead. This is of course, the 2013 one done by Fede Alvarez. My son actually had the good sense to go see this in theater, and I was still unsure. Unfortunately, I didn't go see it in theater, but I did check it out afterwards. I knew that I wanted to have this on Blu-ray. Picked it up during Boxing Day, and so glad I finally do. And glad I found one of the few cases in my right now, around here that actually has a slip, because they're hard to find slips for anymore. Movie of the year for me and my better half was Pacific Rim. Just a really cool film. It blends the old style kaija movies with the Japanese mech films and mech anime. It's just really great stuff. I'm hoping that this thing is going to get a sequel. It's just such a damn good movie, and definitely want to check out. One of the box sets of the year for me is definitely this one here, and it is the Alien Anthology. Great set. Put together so well. First thing, when we opened up the Avatar set tonight, my better half said that's got to be done with the puke that did the Alien Anthology, because it was just so well done. It's such a great set. There's so many great features on it. If you love the Alien movies, then you got to have this one. My favorite in this series is actually the second one, the Aliens. I know Alien is really great and creepy and stuff like that, and I love it. But I don't know. I like the characters. I found there's more of a threat. Next up is The Conjuring, a favorite of mine. Sorry about the lights here, guys. I gotta get another light on here because I actually do have lights upstairs. Just didn't think about doing it. Conjuring, another great film, ghost story. Really did frighten crap out of me. Ghost stories do scare me, and that was one of my top ones. Next up is a straight-to-DVD movie that I did not think was going to be any good. Surprised me completely. Curse of Chucky. Curse of Chucky was actually a great movie. This is the best since, well, for me, since Child's Play 2, since I did like Child's Play 2 better than Child's Play 1. Yeah, I know, sacrilege to say, but I like the second one better, and this may be my favorite Chucky sequel of all time. Next up is one I did not know anything about until I got it. I won this in my first contest on YouTube that I ever won, and my only contest I ever won, from Blu-ray Anonymous. Thanks, Nathan, for showing me this one, because I was so glad when I found it. And this is the incredible coming-of-age film Mud. It is a great film. Anybody that ever wondered if this guy here, Matthew McConaughey, could actually act and not just take off his shirt, this is the movie to see, man. We got Matthew McConaughey in this. We got a turn for, oh God, what's her name again? We got Michael Shannon in this. We have Jodan Baker. Is it Reese Witherspoon? I think it's Reese Witherspoon. Yes, Reese Witherspoon in this movie. Next up, we have one of Scream Factory's premiere releases of the year, and definitely had a great documentary on it. They got together pretty much everybody that was still alive to make this movie. This movie looks like, when you watch the transfer to me, it's like it was just made yesterday. That is Day of the Dead. It also has one of the most kick-ass covers. I gotta say, I love this cover for Day of the Dead. Awesome, awesome stuff. There's the original on the inside, but, you know, this one kicks ass. Gotta love Bud. Next up, House on Straw Hill. They brought out a House on Seven Corpses and House on Straw Hill. House on Straw Hill was the one to get, and even if you're not the greatest fan of this movie, and this is a fantastic movie, get one of the first 3,000 copies and you've got yourself banned the Sadist videos. Great documentary on the video nasties era of in England. Worth getting for that alone. Just get, if you haven't picked it up yet, you're a horror fan, you're a documentary fan, you have to pick this up. Get it while we can get one of the first 3,000 copies. Thank you, Sevron, for doing that. Next up is my favorite release of this. It was a digibook before, but honestly, wasn't a fan. One I am a fan of, this. The Exorcist. This is a beautiful freaking set of The Exorcist. A great cover, great hardcover book on the inside. If you check out my video, that's where I did this before, if you want to see more of this. And of course, love the new cover. It's got, of course, the extended director's edition, original theatrical edition, and there's a special features disc where they talk with William Peter Blatty, and we also talk to the guy that the priest, I think, at the time, that helped him think of it up. And this is the next one is what I would say right now is probably what I think the Blu-ray release of this year for me personally. And I think for many people out there too, and I'm sure Night of the Creepy Monsters God would probably agree with me on this one, and maybe TJ Pyramid as well. And that would be the Vincent Price Collection by Scream Factory. This is worth its weight in gold. It's an amazing collection. Even if you have all of these movies already on DVD, this is seriously worth the upgrade. We've got The Pit and the Pendulum, Fall of the House of Usher, The Mask of the Red Death, Abominable Dr. Phibes, The Haunted Palace, and Witchfinder General. We've got a 24-page book in this one as well. But what's really, really cool is 5 out of these 6 movies have intros and outros that were filmed in the 1980s for Ohio TV station by Vincent Price himself, where he actually gives a little introduction and outro to the film. We also have the guy that filmed the intros with Vincent Price on here interviewed as well. Not only that, we've got the features that are on the original DVD releases of this, but you don't stop there because we have a 60-minute interview, Fireside interview with Vincent Price on his career. And we don't stop there because we also have a 47-minute interview with Victoria Price, his daughter, talking about her time with her father. There is just so much great stuff on this there, so much interesting stuff that you can check out. Commentaries, the introductions, just different Vincent Price things, trailers, everything that I mentioned before. This is an amazing set. Here, I'm going to grab the book out here for you. I'm just going to show you because I think this deserves to be looked at. That is the booklet with a lot of different really cool stuff. It is a great one. Tina, if you haven't picked this one up yet, I really suggest that you grab this one. It is a great set. Right now, this is on sale at Amazon.com for $37. This is an $80 set. It's on sale right now for $37. If you haven't picked it up yet, I just told my dad, who I called tonight, I'll get this thing back in, that you should pick it up. And I'm telling everybody here, if you haven't picked up this set, you definitely got to go grab it. Vincent Price collection, set of the year for me. Best Blu-ray set, best collection that came out in my opinion. Thanks a lot for watching, and right now for me, I'm going to go downstairs, finish watching Ironside, grab a glass of milk, and then after that I'm going to get to bed because it is time for tea.